The weekly code quiz. What is @FontFace? @FontFace was a method developed to load a custom font that moves beyond web-safe fonts because the fonts will be provided to the user, typically delivered from a remote server. What are the minimum required properties that you need to provide to use @FontFace? While there are several properties that can be defined under @FontFace, the minimum required properties are that you need to provide the name of the font family and the URLs where the font files are located. How can we make @FontFace work cross-browser? Previously, we discussed how different browsers recognize different font file formats. So in order for @FontFace to work cross-browser, you need to supply multiple types of font file formats to the user. We will go over the different file formats in the next video. Today we will discuss the syntax of @FontFace. Here is an example of @FontFace. @FontFace. Font family. Sentinel book in quotation marks. Semicolon. Source. URL. /assets/fonts/sentinel book-webfont.ttf in quotation marks. Format. TTF in quotation marks. Comma. URL. /assets/fonts/sentinel book-webfont.otf. Format. OTF, both in quotation marks, comma. And the list goes on to list EOT, WOFF, WOFF2, and SVG URLs. In our example, we are loading the font Sentinel, which is a custom font from the former Hoffler Frey Jones Type Foundry. We are loading the book weight, and you can see we are providing several font formats: TTF, TrueType, OTF, OpenType, EOT, Embedded OpenType, WOFF, Web Open File Format, WOFF2, and SVG, Scalable Vector Graphic. Each of the formats has its own URL, and we are telling the browser what kind of file it is by specifying the format. If our font name has more than one word, we need to enclose it in quotes. How do we use a custom font? To use this custom font in an element on our page, we use the name we have specified in the font family property under @FontFace. For example, if we want to use Sentinel as our paragraph text, we would now write P, font family, Sentinel book in quotation marks, Georgia, Times New Roman in quotation marks, serif. Font size 16 pixels, line height 1.3 em. Why should we still specify a font stack when using @FontFace? You should still specify a font stack because if there is an issue loading from your provided URLs, the browser has some direction on what font to display in its place. We will talk more about font size and line height in later episodes. Presented by Designers Learn Code.